Let's talk about sex. Yep, you heard me right. If you are midlife and think that your best years of sex are behind you, in my opinion, you are mistaken. Being in your 50s doesn't mean the end of your sex life. Spoiler alert! It gets better as you get older. Now, I'm not a doctor. These are my personal experiences, and I'd love for you to share your own. Okay, let's get spicy. Wow. Let's start off by busting some common myths about sex and aging. So, myth number one, sex becomes less enjoyable as you age. Now, this is total BS. Sure, it can change, but it doesn't have to suck. With the right mindset and maybe a little better living through pharmaceuticals, it can be quite hot. Now, when I was younger, I didn't really fully get sex. I mean, I had sex, right? I just never understood what all the fuss was about. I didn't enjoy it. I thought it was boring. And I became an absolute pro at faking an orgasm. Yep, Meg Ryan has nothing on me.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Myth number two, people in their 50s and older aren't interested in sex. Absolutely false. Nope, no way, no how. I actually have much more interest in sex now because I'm more confident with who I am and what I want. I know that this is false because I'm 53 and my husband is 50 and we're so interested in sex. Now I love sex. I'm really good at sex. I crave sex. Give me some sexy time. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't always this interested, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Myth number three, sex is only good if it ends in an orgasm. Whew, big myth. I wish that more people understood that an orgasm is a bonus. It's not a necessity for good sex. Yeah, they're great, but they aren't the end all be all of sexy time, especially when it's more difficult for a woman to achieve orgasm than it is for men. Now, I love doing naughty things to my husband, and while it doesn't necessarily end in an orgasm for me, it's still so fun. And it's fun and satisfying and pleasurable. It's pleasurable for me. So focusing too much on achieving an orgasm can really increase anxiety. I mean, I know it does for me. I'm all into it, right? I'm all into it. And then I start thinking, am I going to have one? Ooh, it feels like I might have one. Am I taking too long to have one? Shit. I need to hurry up and have one. And then poof, it's gone. So come on, women, just have fun and enjoy the moment as best you can. Sex is all about the journey, baby, not the destination. Enjoy that journey and all the sensations that come with it without putting pressure on that end result. Myth number four, sexual activity is dangerous for older adults. Now, for most healthy older adults, sexual activity is not dangerous and can even provide numerous health benefits, such as improved heart health and better sleep, reduced stress. So always consult your doctor if you have any worries whatsoever about having sex, but don't let your age alone be a deterrent. Well, my husband jokes that sex might be dangerous because as we get older, he thinks I might kill him. But you know what? I think he's cool with going out that way. Now, like I said, I didn't enjoy sex when I was younger, and I'm pretty sure that it was because of my harsh childhood, but we'll save that drama for another day. I just never thought of it was fun. Like I said, it was work. It was just something to do because that's what people did, right? TV, songs, movies, my friends, they all told me to do the sex, so I did the sex. And I was so bored. I just honestly did not see what the fuss was all about. I think it's because I cared more about pleasing others and I didn't know how to focus on my own pleasure. I felt guilty about receiving that pleasure. To this day, I still feel that way. Like I don't get massages because I feel guilty that the massager is working so hard. Sounds silly when I say it out loud, but that's how it is. I also had and have so many hangups. Was I too jiggly? Did I smell? Was I too quiet? Was I too loud? All of those things that just spin around in your head. The change to liking sex definitely started in my 40s when I became more mentally healthy and started thinking about sex in a whole new way. Well, I'll be honest, my husband got me thinking about sex in a whole new way, and I'm here to share it with you. Okay. So he always tells me, "You're so fun." So I'm always like, "Aw, thanks." I've never really considered myself a fun person, right? That's not like an adjective that I think people would use to describe me. But when he said it in the bedroom, wait, what? Sex is fun? Sex is supposed to be fun? What? What? Holy hell, Batman. Those words have had a profound effect on me, and I love hearing them. I love it. So, like I said, I'm not an expert doctor person. So, just what are the experts saying about sex in your 50s? Well, first of all, for women, changes are freaking rampant, and every day is an adventure in what will my body do today? Menopause brings a lot of changes, and dude, it's not fun. I mean, the no period thing is nice, but I'm not sure that the trade-off is worth it, at least for me. We also get lower estrogen levels, and that can mean vaginal. It can mean that your hoo-ha gets dry and there's a definite drop in your libido. Let me tell you about a game changer for me. Bioidentical hormone pellets. They have increased my libido, my mood, and they've made sex amazing. It's just a little pellet that they just kind of cut a little slit on my booty, on my butt, and then they tuck it under there and just, use some tape to tape up the little cut. And it's very simple, and it's helped me in so many ways. Now, unfortunately, this is not covered by insurance because, it works. So luckily, I only need the pellets like every few months, and I love not having to take a pill every day. I'm thinking of having my doctor on to talk about these pellets. Now, if you'd be interested in that, just let me know in the comments. I would love to do a video on that. Now, like I said, the pellets have been an absolute game changer for me, but did you know that men can do it too? Now, for men, typically your testosterone replacement therapy, or TRT, can significantly boost your libido and improve your erections. Among other health benefits. I know I count this as exercise, and exercise is good for you, right? It also helps with sleep. Yes, I suck at sleep. I suck at it. So I see sex as a very broad term that can encompass a lot of things. I know a lot of men and women don't enjoy intercourse as they get older because they find it mundane, especially if you've been with the same partner for a long time. I know one of the biggest challenges that I faced in my sex life after 50 was feeling less sexy because of the menopausal weight gain and losing my hair. My husband doesn't give two shits about any of that, and he makes me feel so damned sexy, but sometimes it takes up space in my brain, regardless of the way that he's acting, if that makes sense. So what if we started thinking about sex as other stuff too, not just penetration? Sex can be naughty chats, or even just saying a naughty word with a little bit of playfulness, right? It can be a butt pinch when you're walking by your significant other, or a deep kiss, or hugs from the back. I love hugs from the back. Those are so awesome. So if we stop thinking of sex as just penetration and look at it as a whole bunch of little things that let us know our partner still thinks we're desirable, maybe we might have more playtime. Sex isn't like it is on TV. Sex isn't like it is on porn. Sex is what you and your partner make it. It can be quick. It can be once a month. It can be 4 hours long. Now, it can be anything that you want it to be. Don't let what you see in the media or what you think your friends are doing dictate your sex life. I hate those articles and videos that are titled like, how often should you be having sex in your 50s? What's a normal sex drive for your 50s? Bleh. Come on, you don't know me. You don't know how I get down. You don't know my story. Psh. We don't have to have sex every day to maintain our intimacy. I think we keep the excitement alive in our relationship by, saying something naughty, giving a look, or wearing something that we know the other one likes. There are so many things that you can do, so many little things that I consider sex. Actually, you know what? I think of it as like extended foreplay. So, I'm just kind of like doing foreplay every day until we actually have the time and energy to get down. So, what about you? What do you do to maintain intimacy with your partner? Okay, topic switch. We're going to talk about masturbation in your 50s. Yep, I'm going there. Let's talk about it. So, I know it's embarrassing to talk about. I've never really understood why it's such a taboo subject. But screw it. I'm 53 years old, and yes, I masturbate. Sheesh. Big whoop. However, I didn't learn how to masturbate until I was in my late 20s, early 30s. I mean, I tried to do it, but I I was never interested. I didn't know what to do. I didn't get it. And now, to be honest, I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm doing it every day. Every day. The pellets have made my testosterone super high. So we're working on stabilizing the testosterone. But honestly, I'm not sure I mind the trade-off right now because it's kind of fun feeling like a horny teenager. I always say that I masturbate for my mental health. It reduces stress, it boosts my blood flow, it keeps my bod and my vaginal, it keeps my hoo-ha happy. And also it releases endorphins, which are those feel-good hormones that a lot of people get when they work out. I also consider it a daily workout. It can be if you do it right. So while researching this topic, I discovered that regular ejaculation for men can actually help reduce the risk of prostate cancer because it clears out toxins. Who knew? So guys, you might need to masturbate more for your health. Science. So on a more personal note, I know we've already gotten personal here, but on a more personal note, masturbation has been a fantastic way for me to explore my body and figure out what I enjoy. Since I was such a late bloomer, this self-exploration has really helped spice up my sex life with my husband. How do you keep being naughty as you age? I really want to know. I want to know real life. I don't want to know what the media tells me. I want to know what you tell me. And if you feel uncomfortable, don't worry about it. You don't have to tell me anything, but I kind of want to know. Okay. So if you want to keep staying naughty well into your hundreds, which I want to, they say that exercise helps with stamina and desire, and a good diet gives you energy. Now, I know that that's like eat right and exercise. That's like the solution for every freaking thing. But sometimes just a healthy meal and maybe a little dance party in your living room to kind of, do a little bit of exercise, get your heart rate up, that can absolutely do wonders. Motion is lotion, people. Motion is lotion. All right, so this brings me to my next point. Don't be afraid to try new things in bed. A great way to word this, if you want your partner to play, is to say, I feel really connected to you when we try new things, right? That's a good way to say it. You're communicating honestly and you're saying what you want to explore with your partner. Trying new things can open up a whole new world of pleasure and of connection. Remember, being in your 50s doesn't mean the end of your sex life. For me, it's been more of a beginning. It's been a beginning of some of the best, most fulfilling sexual experiences, more than I could have possibly dreamed ever in my life. All right, so we've busted some myths, we shared some laughs, and hopefully you've learned something new. Sex in your 50s is about exploration, communication, and embracing change. It's all about finding out what works for you and your partner and having fun along the way. So go ahead, keep things spicy, and don't be afraid to try something new. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. I really would on this topic. How have you navigated sex life in your 50s? Are there any tips or stories you'd like to share? Leave a comment and let's keep the conversation going. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.